Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Tonight we are starting off on the stage versus looking at the stage from the console, because tonight we have some brand new microphones we're going to be introducing to the stream and the videos. In that case, I have three Sennheiser MD421 Kompakts that I got from Sweetwater, and we are going to test out those mics to the best of my capabilities in a live sound environment. But I think first, I think all of you, especially you drum nerds out there, are going to want to hear a control test to hear what we're working with. So let's go over what we have right here. We have a Mapex Saturn 4-piece drum set. This is our house kit here at Dingbats. Batter heads are Remo Emperors. This one I changed about 3 shows ago, so it's definitely been hit a couple times, but it's still pretty good. This one I changed just last night in chronological of, filming this video. I changed this last night and I just changed this head just now. And the resonance heads, all 3 of these toms have Remo Ambassador resonance heads on them. So these are the toms, these are what we're working with, and the microphones that we have are Shure PGA56. The signal flow that you're going to be hearing, I'm going to switch to the board recording in a second when I hit the drums. But the signal flow is the microphone to my stage box to my left, and then is going to the wing Kompakt. And what you're going to hear is all my processing off. So no EQing, no compression, no bussing, no noise gates, no anything. You're going to hear the absolute raw sound from the microphones to the console just after the preamp, and that is it. So with that being said, I think I'm going to be the world's worst drummer, and I'm going to give you guys a control test. So here is rack tom 1. Here's rack tom 2. And here's the floor tom. So let's now go over to the console, turn on all my processing, and redo this test again. Okay, so here is the console as it was as I was doing that test just now, and let's go through my processing of how I get my drums sounding the way they do. So let's start with rack tom 1. Here's the preamp, and here is the noise gate, which I think for this test, for the sake of it, I will keep it off. But here is my EQ. As you can see, I scoop the hell out of the mids, and I have a little bit of attack crunch between 2 and 4K. Compressor settings, ratio 4:1, attack is 50, hold is 125, release is 21. And these compressor settings are basically exactly the same for all the toms. So I'm just going to turn it on for each tom and turn on my EQ for each tom. It's relatively the same EQ, as you could see. These drums get processed to a bus, which is called simply drum punch, and this is on bus 9. So what this is just a wave designer to excite the transients to get a little more attack from the transients. So I have attack at 3, sustain is 5.5, and the gain I remain at 0. This is mixed 100% in, and I have the fader at unity. And then what I do with this is when I have a drummer sound check, I have the sends on fader, and I have the toms roughly at -10 on the send fader to the bus. And then that then gets processed by my master fader processing, which is from the mix bus is a SSL bus compressor with attack at 30, release at 0.1, ratio is 2, and I have just a little bit of makeup gain, and I have it between 0 and 4, so I aim for roughly around 2. Next is a multi-band compressor, and this is just to help peaks. I adjust the group threshold and whatever peaks, I usually just leave it as is. Here's my master fader EQ. That is just for the PA front of house, so I'm going to leave that off. And then I have a limiter to just control levels. But what you're going to hear, and additionally, is on my matrix, which is sent to the recorder. So with that, I have another compressor, and that is just to control the peaks, to make sure that it doesn't clip, or for this case, when someone has a drum fill or a mic pops or whatever, this captures it so it doesn't clip when I'm recording. And then this is what you're going to hear also. This is my basically my master fader EQ that goes to the recorder. So now that everything is on, by the way, the matrix is sent pre-fader, so even though the master fader is down and I don't hear it into PA, this mix bus is going to the matrix. So my matrix is sent to the recorder pre-master fader. So with that being said, let's go do the same test again to hear what we're working with. Okay, here is that same test again, just at times with all my processing on the mixer on. So this, what you hear raw, is what goes through the stream, minus of course the drum reverb. So again, this is Tom 1. Tom 2. Floor tom. All right, guys, so now I'm going to do my best to do a roll, and I'm probably going to look like a fool and an idiot, but I don't know how to play the drums. Let me rephrase. I can't play the drums well. And what I really mean by that is I can't play worth a damn, but I'm going to try my best to do a roll. I hit the clips. I'm not a drummer, so here is a clip of a drummer actually playing the kit with these settings in the context of a full mix.
Breathe in. I'm coming back again. I'm not the one who's so far away. When I feel the snake bite enter my veins, never did I wanna be here again. Yeah, I don't remember who I am. Let's make it sexy.
All right, guys, that concludes the control test for these microphones. So let me disconnect the cables, leave our Shure PGA56s right here, because now what we're going to do is get the MD421s into action here and see what they can do. So before you ask, no, I don't have EV mics. These actually were from my old drum mics. I had a EV PL33 and PL35 set here, and the case was such good quality, I kept it. So here are the MD421 Kompakts. And first things first that I noticed with these microphones is the size. It's amazing. I mean, I definitely don't have the world's biggest hands, but even still, this fits in my hand no problem, and it's exceptionally light. Like, I cannot believe, like, this weighs just a little bit more than the clip that holds it. Like, it's shocking how light this is. Right away, I also notice just how easy it is to clip on. It's nice and sturdy. So let's get this in the position I want. By the way, guys, tonight you're going to be hearing all of these other microphones as well. So the snare drum tonight is going to be the Beta 57A, and the kick drum mic is going to be the ever wonderful Audix D6. I love this microphone. I love how it sounds. And for a kick drum, I really can't recommend any other microphone but that. I'm sure there are other microphones that do the job just fine, but for hard rock and metal, which is what I mostly work with, really can't be beat. All that is very easy to clip on. Bravo Sennheiser. That is a very easy clip to get on and attached. The total price for this was just around $1,000. I think it was like 900 and change from Sweetwater. I'll post a link of what I ordered exactly in the description if you want to pick up a pair of these yourselves. From what Sennheiser advertises them as, they are basically a miniaturized version of their legendary MD421s, which are arguably across the board as the greatest tom mics of all time. I mean, this looks so legit right now. Like, this looks fantastic. I love how the microphones look on the drums themselves. They look great. The only problem I see coming from this are from drummers. I have a lot of drummers that come in here that have their ride cymbal literally like 2 inches tops off the rim of the drum, and the ride cymbal takes about half of the floor tom right here. So this microphone is probably going to be here facing this way or here facing this way. Not very optimal, depending on how the drummers have their cymbal stands. But these, I can tell right now, one issue I do see happening is if a drummer has their cymbals like right here, I can see them potentially hitting it a few times. This is now the first test in a, I mean, you could say this is a live setting. This isn't a pro studio. This is a music venue. So just by comparison, here is the Sennheiser MD421 Kompakts with 0 processing on the board. This is straight from the preamp of the console and the microphone. So this is Tom 1. Here's Tom 2. Here's the floor tom. All right, guys. Now this is now the MD421 Kompakts with all my processing on the console that you would hear on the stream, minus of course the reverb. So this is now the EQ, compression, and the extra boost in drum punch on the bus. So this is Tom 1. Tom 2. Floor tom. Lame attempt at a roll. Alright guys, so hopefully you can hear a little bit of a difference. I honestly have no clue how these sound. I'll let you know what I think as the show progresses along tonight. But I hear knocking at the door, bands are here. There they are. So let's get this show on the road. Alright, right away I am seeing that the that the MD421s are a little prone to feedback, especially on the floor tom around where is it, 150. That's feeding back pretty significantly. So let's make sure that everything's good on this end, and make sure that my gates are on. Alright guys, if you want to run for a little bit of a song where everyone's singing at once. or guitar? Guys want to take it from that chorus again?
Sure. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're good? Everyone good up there?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
The end vocal, I'm going to need him to monitor.
His vocal. Okay, keep going on that, please.
Yeah, I sound right there, right? Hello, yo, yo, yo. Hello, hello.
Cool.
Hello.
Everyone, is everyone else good up there?
We're good.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Thank you.
wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh, you don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own, and my love for you is still unknown, alone.
Thank you so much.
One day I
guys. Here's the aftermath of the show tonight, and my goodness, what an absolute unbelievable night of music. First band, Porch Rockers, awesome. I mean, they didn't really do that many punk rock covers. It's more like a punk and, you know, dad rock covers, but nevertheless, they were excellent. Really enjoyed them. Blondie, Dirty Blonde was amazing too, but holy mackerel, guys, can we please talk about that Heart tribute band? It's so unbelievably rare that it's just so unbelievably rare when you encounter singers that can match the energy, the harmonies, and the skills of Ann and Nancy Wilson. And these ladies tonight did just that. My dad was right behind me. I actually asked my folks to come to the show tonight because my dad is a huge Heart fan. And I said, Dad, I've never asked you to come to Dingbats ever, but if there's one show I am inviting you to tonight, this is it. And when Michelle, the booker here, said to me that, yeah, they definitely sound like Heart, and they definitely sound like the Wilsons, I was like, yeah, all right. But then I saw their Facebook page, and holy mother of God, were they so good. And I could not wait to mix their show tonight. And I'm so happy I did. I'm so happy I was able to work this show, because not only did I get to see some incredible musicians tonight, but they did something that very rarely happens, and I actually got goosebumps from watching them perform. That has never happened. Let me rephrase, that almost never happens, and sure enough, it happened. Just unbelievable. I'm so impressed with everything that happened tonight. They were so good. I'm gonna leave the tom right there. Let whoever's working next dictate, because I don't know if there's another tour here. But final thoughts, guys. I forgot that I was reviewing microphones tonight. You guys heard it, and let me know what you guys think in the comments about the microphone. So I guess my thoughts on the microphones, they were great. They were really good. These microphones did the trick. They sounded great, and the bands sounded just a little bit better because the toms sounded as good as they did. And again, I am just so beyond impressed with how light these microphones are. It's crazy how light this microphone is. It feels so much cheaper than it actually is when all three of these microphones together were just a little under $1,000. One thing I will almost criticize them about is, you may have noticed that the floor tom mic was a little bit, like if it's pointed straight here, it was a little bit slanted off. I tightened the crap out of this when I set the mics in, and just over the course of the set, it just leaned over that way. So I don't think it's user error. I think it's just the screw in the mic clip itself, but nevertheless, that is one thing I noticed. But as far as tone-wise, they definitely have the they sounded like MD421s. I mean, I've heard real MD421s in a live sound environment before, and I know what they sound like, and these sounded a lot like them, just minus the sharpness and the overwhelming attack in the upper mids. They were good. They were really, really good microphones, and solid purchase. I'm very happy with the purchase, and I will continue to use them. I especially will be continuing to use them here because I'm just adding more and more crap to transport between each show. I'm transporting a console, all my camera gear, and now microphones. I'm going to be basically traveling with a trailer eventually whenever I do a gig here. Final thoughts on the MD421, continuing. I really like them. I'm going to continue to use them here, and let me know what other tests you guys may want. Look, I'm not a, high-tech reviewer here. I just tested what I can test. If you guys want a more complex review on these things in a studio environment, I'll see if Zach and Greg are my like-minded creators, tag team partners here, if they want to use these in a video, which I am sure they'd be happy to. And we'll go from there. So I think I'm going to clean up the stage and get out of here, because something tells me I'm going to be the last person here tonight. So I got a lot of cleaning up to do. Take care, guys. See you in the next video. Peace.